up? It's your boy Roy Jones, and right now you're tuning into World Combat Sports.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, you're listening to World Combat Sports. What's good, everyone? This will be a short, quick, brief, live, just to talk about two ongoing trending situations that's popping off right now. First and foremost, you got Shakur Stevenson, right? You know, the one and only former featherweight champion. He's currently campaigning at the 130-pound division. Well, he agreed to take step-aside money for his Jamel Herring and Carl Frampton fight, only if the fight was to take place no later than December 31st, 2020. It didn't happen. Now the emperor is sitting up here asking to step in and fight for the crown. Shakur Stevenson is saying, you know what? I gave you the opportunity. The contract has expired. The fight did not take place December 31st. Now, Herring and Frampton was announced that it's going down February 27, 2021. And Stevenson ain't handling that, having that. So he has his freaking attorney that is, handling all this. And just to give you a little bit of snippet, give you some quotes from Boxing Scene. It says Shakur Stevenson is not interested in waiting any longer than the legally required in his pursuit of a second divisional crown. The former featherweight titlist remained the number one contender to the WBO 130-pound strap currently held by Jamel Herring. With the status came disappointment upon learning that Herring plans to still proceed with the voluntary title defense versus former two-division champion Carl Frampton. Voluntary now. With the announced bout due to take place February 27, like I mentioned earlier. Tuesday announcement, which came through the press office of MTK Global, Herring's advisor comes in stark contrast to the outcome expected by Stevenson, who is 15-0, 8 knockouts, and his team, given the sanctioned body previous ruling on the subject. This is where it gets a little complex, but not too much. You say, as you are aware, Mr. Stevenson agreed to step aside as the mandatory challenger to allow Herring versus Frampton bout to proceed, provided that the bout occur no later than December 31st, 2020. Josh Dubin, Stevenson's attorney and co-manager, stated in a formal correspondence with the WBO on January 4, a copy of which has been obtained by BoxingScene.com. The resolution provides that the Herring versus Frampton bout cannot be postponed or canceled. It cannot be postponed or canceled. The resolution also states that the decision is a final decision of the WBO Championship Committee. December 31st, 2020 has come and gone, and the Herring versus Frampton bout did not happen. The aforementioned title fight between Herring and Frampton is one of many which has served at the mercy of the ongoing coronavirus. And we pretty much know what they're going to talk about. But Stevens is claiming that the WBO featherweight title in a 12-round. I'll take that back. I didn't mean to read that. I stand corrected. Hold on. Okay, this is what I want. They say, we request the immediate reinstatement of Shakur Stevenson as the mandatory challenger, notes Dubin, who also requests that Mr. Herring is required to either fight Mr. Stevenson in his next bout or relinquish the WBO junior lightweight championship so that Mr. Stevenson can fight for the vacant WBO Junior Lightweight Championship in his next bout against the highest ranked contender. I like it. I like it. I do. Take control of your career. I like that shit. Tone Brown in the building. Salute, bro. Appreciate you pulling up once again. I like the initiative. Take control. We ain't talking about no friendship. We talking about legacy. That's what we talking about, Shakur. That's what I'm saying. The emperor is on the march, bro. Take control of your career. Only you can keep the wheels turning and make sure they respect you moving forward. That's what I'm talking about, Stevenson. If you agreed earlier to show that love to a stablemate and take that step aside, and then the bout wasn't made per the contractual agreement, now it's time to step up and take action and say, "No, I want my shot." I'm telling y'all, I like everything about what Shakur Stevenson is doing, the decisions he's making, his demand, the way he's basically establishing where he want to go in his career. I like it. I respect that shit. Real talk. I respect what Shakur Stevenson is doing. Lawrence Williams in the building. What's good? What's good? I like what's going on, man. I respect this young man, this young lion, man. Because guess what? He's saying, he's going to get with his attorneys because in fair judgment, he did what he's supposed to. He stuck to his side of the bargain, but yet, due to all the other collateral obstacles that was at no fault of his, the fight didn't happen before December 31st, 2020. So the agreement with him stepping aside, he's trying to say, hey, it's voided. The contract is in no way, shape, or form valid anymore. Now, of course, I haven't read it. I haven't seen the internal details and all that. But I'm pretty sure they're going to work out the legality. And I really hope Stevenson is able to fight for the title. Whoever it may be, I really hope if it's vacant, he can fight for it. Or he can fight Jamel Herring, which he said, if he don't want to honor it, vacate the title. I know it's a lot of money riding on this bout between Herring and Frampton. I'll be surprised if this fight fall out. You know what I'm saying? I'll be surprised. Seneca J in the building. What's good? Josh Dubin helped get Stavern $600K to step aside for Wilder Ortiz before Ortiz tested positive. I'm sure Dubin would get Shakur what he wants. That's good shit, man. I'm really hoping for this young lion. I got mad respect for what Shakur Stevenson is doing for his career and how he's going about it. Inside and outside the ring. I know he had that incident outside in the street. You know what I'm saying? That looked bad. He was able to, go to court and face minimum punishment. And since then, he's been on social media very minimal. He puts out tweets, but very minimal. I like that. Let your shit grow on the outside, and then show everybody every performance that you have in the ring, that you're progressing with every fight, that you're blossoming into this superstar right before their eyes. Continue to do the same shit you're doing. You don't have to go for look. He understands he's not going to get the knockout every time he steps through the ropes, but his performances, man, is to such that it make you shake your head like, damn, you marvel at somebody with the boxing skills he got. I mean, Shakur Stevenson has some amazing ring IQ in there, confidence, his tenaciousness. I like how he's dogmatic, man. He'll walk his opponent down. He has not a fear when he's in the ring with his adversary. But yet, hearing this news right here, I like it. Take control of your career and make sure you get rewarded. So yeah, that's what it is, man. undefeated, get that second division title out the way. I'm telling you, Shakur Stevens, minimal, y'all. Minimal would be a 5 division champion. Shakur Stevenson, minimal. It don't matter if look, with all those belts that's in boxing, someone like Shakur Stevenson may end his career as a 6 division champion. He may end his career at 54. Real talk. This may happen. I know this is a prognostication, but all I'm saying is the way he's going right now, picking up those titles ahead of time. If by chance he's able to continue this forward progress and have success in the ring, and don't run into a wall like Terrence Crawford, I mean, the sky's the limit with this cat. The sky's the limit. So I really hope that his attorney is able to get him this fight. You know, I don't know, man. They already put it out there February 27th. I'm gonna sit back and watch and see what the changes. See if they amend anything. We'll see. It's a lot of money went into this promotion, and Jamel them's in fight camp already. Carl Frampton and Jamel Herring, they in fight camp. So when it comes down to it, I'm pretty sure people talking behind the scenes. I'm pretty sure Bo Mack and all of them. You know what I'm saying? He talking because last time I checked, Shakur Stevenson was pretty good friends, and they had a good rapport, solid, genuine rapport with that camp over there in Omaha, Nebraska. So I'm curious to see how that plays out, man. J8 in the building. Herring ain't look right his last fight. I agree with you wholeheartedly, man. Jamel Herring, that fight that was stopped, and they want to go over there and say, what about my eye, coach? What about my eye? He was up there. I ain't never seen no bullshit like that when he up here talking about his eye, and then he was acting like he couldn't continue, but they made it seem like, oh, let's insert that it was because of a headbutt or whatever the case may be. Now we have to stop the fight. But when in actuality, it wasn't even the cause of the stoppage in the action. Like, he was looking bad that fight. So therefore, they wanted to, try to put a timeout up in that motherfucker. And that's when he started looking around and say, hey, coach, man, what about it? And they start freaking arguing the point over there in the corner to the referee. It's a headbutt. It's a headbutt. But still, the referee did not stop the fight at the time of any action from a headbutt. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like, time. Let's take a look at this. No, it was like the corner over there making a big deal about it, man. Bo Mack and them. That was just, oh man, that was weird all the way around, man. I mean, what they was able to do is keep the title, but really, like J8 said, Herring did not look good. The best that I've seen him look is against Ito. That's the best I've seen him look when he won the title. That's the best I've seen him look. I ain't gonna lie. That's the best I've seen him look, man. Thanks to Terrence Crawford to get him signed with Top Rank and everything. Hey, he was able to put this man's career on a whole nother level. It was because of Terrence Crawford that Jamel Herring was even signed, because he was late in the game, man. No one really was looking at Jamel Herring like that. But they say blacks don't help each other out. But shit, Terrence Crawford helped out Jamel Herring. I always remember that shit. Being he's a vet like myself, both us Marines. I had the opportunity to interview him, when he was in NYC. Good dude. When it comes to the boxing career, he can box, but it's time to, look elsewhere for a career. Real talk. I'm not sure if y'all heard though, but the UFC star has been fired. There's a lot of people that's going over here talking about this storm and the Capitol shit. But yet, a person like me, I'm looking like I have people that I'll comment on some shit, right? And they say, "How would you know? They're doing this for this purpose right here. How would you know this, that, and the other? Oh, you this and you that." And then I'm like, what's patriot about storming the Capitol and getting violent? You're storming the Capitol with violence. You know what I'm saying? As a black man, I just look at it like I don't see a lot of us walking up out of there alive like what I seen and witnessed. So for this UFC star to say the people that he was with did not commit any type of violence. He said he seen no one that he was with commit any violence. It was a peaceful protest. Now, how is that the truth? And he attempted, I have to pull this up. I got to give it to you, what he said. People show their true motherfucking colors, man. I respect him as a fighter. This motherfucker talking some bullshit, dog. It's an absolute bullshit. Let me go to the article right quick. They talking about they dragged and beat an officer. You know what I'm saying? Like. Hold on for a second. Hold on for a second. Gotta cut this off. That was a whole different. Okay, the UFC fight I'm talking about. I'm going to share screen right now so y'all can get an understanding of how many people that was involved in storming the Capitol, and they was from all walks. You had politicians, you had law enforcement, you had so you there've been some law enforcement officers that's been fired. You had fighters, you had individuals that had professional jobs, you had vets, you had a collective group of many walks of life storming the Capitol. You know what I'm saying? And they did not care one bit if they got caught. They didn't. So here's my share screen of Pat Miletich. If you don't know Pat Miletich, he's from the old guard of the UFC. He was the first welterweight champion of the UFC. Very talented dude. That's Pat Miletich right here. Very talented dude. I'm not gonna lie. Pat Miletich, background in combat sports was wrestling. All right, but I got to get to the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I just got a call." Let me highlight this shit. Cause what I say, that said the videos and the cameras is up in the Capitol. These motherfuckers just don't know. They're gonna get arrested. He said, "I just got a call from the folks at LFA, and they informed me that they were getting a lot of pressure because I was at the Capitol, and I want you guys to know that the people who I walk with at the Capitol, none of them that I know of were involved in any of the violence." Military said, "Man, get out of here, man! Come on, Pat." He said that they said the LFA was getting a lot of pressure and they felt they need to distance themselves from it. Of course, you was at the Capitol, fool. Look at this. Look at this. This is how safe they feel, y'all. Look at that. This is how safe they feel taking pictures like this. They feel so safe. Social media is killing off a lot of people. It's unbelievable. Okay. Not to mention, Pat Miletich has a podcast that's called entitled "The Conspiracy Farm." The Conspiracy Farm, somewhat, to kind of mirror up what Joe Rogan does. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at him for what he did. I mean, for his podcast, for what he got going on. But I am quite disturbed that him somebody I did consider a favorable UFC fighter, you know what I'm saying, would be at the be associated with the hoodlums, the mob, the militia that stormed the U.S. Capitol and cost us probably millions in tax dollars. Absolutely, the damage that they did, the investigation, the man hours that they have to put into, finding out who knew about this ahead of time, the people who assisted for as an inside job, all of that has to be taken in consideration. Individuals have to work overtime with questioning individuals, the U.S. Capitol, all of that shit. So right here it says Miletich has twice been arrested for operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol in recent years, first in Iowa in 2018 and again in Illinois last year. So, he's been operating a vehicle intoxicated. All right. That's not for me. I'm not here to talk about that. But I wanted to talk about this right here. It said several social media posts show Miletich as a part of a group that marched from a rally outside the White House to the U.S. Capitol building. From there, many in the group breached the Capitol as a joint session of Congress was in the process of certifying President-elect Joe Biden's electoral college victory over incumbent President Donald Trump. With the ensuing chaos, 5 people was killed, including Capitol police officer, and dozens more injured. This was real shit. There's no evidence that Miletich was personally involved in the storming of the Capitol. He said on Facebook that he saw zero violence. Now, when a person say they hear no evil, see no evil, well, I got to tell you like this. You know how many people was out there throwing shit? People was throwing flags, Trump flags and shit in the Capitol, throwing glasses, rocks. You know what I'm saying? They was throwing all these damn hard objects, injuring people. They was busting down barriers and gates. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, you had to see something. You had to hear the screaming and yelling. You had to hear the obscenities. You had to hear all those individuals that was associated in that group telling you what they're gonna do. I mean, you had some people that was fired up in there. Seriously, man, that's a privilege. Looking at this mob, I'm not really caring on how many white people was in there. It's the fact that majority of what we've seen was white people. There were black people, Asians, and some other, I'm pretty sure that was in there. But if these group of people were there to basically enforce, or they was pro-Trump individuals, protesters, why did it have to get so violent if you're saying you're going there for a peaceful protest? Because I remember when in the Black Lives Matter that was out there, I mean, it was so tense. It's almost like they was just waiting for something to pop off so they can, enforce, non-lethal to lethal force. They was waiting. It was so many people out there. But it was more people. And they was rambunctious, loud, rowdy, belligerent. And they still was able to breach the Capitol. And Pat Miletich felt that he can take pictures and post it on social media. He didn't give a damn about the repercussions, man. He just said, you know what? I know it's going to be repercussions. A lot of people that was in the group probably said what they was going to do. And they did it. They did it. What about this guy right here, though? Check this out. What about this guy right here? Y'all remember this guy, right? Let me share the screen again. Y'all remember this guy, right? You remember him with the damn outfit that looked all great, standing up there all nice, tall, empowered, tatted up with his nice little outfit on with the horns and shit. Well, he was arrested. All right. And he hasn't eaten in days. It takes a lot of courage to be a patriot and to stand up for what is for, to stand up for what it is you believe and you know to be right, she told the news station. And not everybody wants to be the person up front, right? So it's all about taking charge, huh? It's all about committing the crime first as a patriot. That's what a patriot is, because the last time I checked, if a lot of people that was arrested during the George Floyd protest, they was considered freaking thugs and instigators, rioters. I didn't hear patriot come out that motherfucker once. Oh, because these individuals considered themselves to be protesting for the president. I got it. I got it. So attach yourself to the CIC. Therefore, you are a patriot. Forget about the veterans, you know what I'm saying, who believe in their patriotism. But you all are assuming the title that you're patriots to basically concur that you have the green light to commit crime. That's basically what it is. You've been given the green light to go and commit a criminal act, because therefore you are saying that you are a patriot and you're there to basically stand up in defense of what you believe not to be a what was the word they use? A fair election, an honest election. You felt that it was sabotaged and it wasn't a true, genuine, fair election. It was sabotaged just so President Trump can leave. And that's far from the truth. It's definitely far from the truth. But these individuals was all up on there. Let me see what he said. He was all up on there, giving their names, where they're from. You know what I'm saying? Imagine thinking your white privilege extends so far as to trash the Capitol and then demand organic food in prison. This is by the article right here. This is a snippet. It's jail, Jacob. It's a jail, Jacob. It isn't Whole Foods, the other person replied. Former Missouri Senator Claire McCaskill, quote tweet. You know what I'm saying? He's right. This guy right here wants organic food. How entitled? He wants organic food. Wow. Unbelievable. I'm just wondering the attire that he has on his head. Did he actually eat that when he killed it? You know what I'm saying? Was it organic food? Did you make sure you put all and stuff all the chemicals and all the other additives that come with organic food? Because organic food not exactly the most healthiest food as people think. But that's neither here nor there. I'm talking about this food right here. Jacob Chansley, Arizona man, makes first court appearance in for charges related to storming the U.S. Capitol. His mom say he hasn't eaten since Friday. Oh my God. For real? You want organic food, so you're on a food strike? Amazing. Let's get to some of this good video that's out here. Because we have to see these hoodlums. We have to see these hoodlums in action. We have to see these individuals in action. Look at him. That's a true patriot right there. He has his bullhorn. He has the nation's colors. And that's what I'm talking about. I mean, come on, man. When we have patriots like this over there committing acts of violence and destruction, what more do we need? Seriously, what more do we need? I'm waiting on this video. Look at this. So basically, we don't need sound for this. So these individuals, like right here consider themselves to be patriots, y'all. They are packed in. That look like a brother right there. He had to be a part of the mob. Look how they smushing this officer's in the door, this officer's head. The people from behind are pushing forward, and he's trying to push back. And they're basically, it's like a pendulum. You know what I'm saying? Look at these individuals. Pat Miletich, look at that guy right there. One single officer on this corridor. And these guys are walking in there. You should have smacked the shit out that dude. You should have smacked the shit out of him, man. You had a baton. They're storming the Capitol as a mob. This is all U.S. government, federal government property, y'all. If they are unwilling to make example out of these fools, I wonder if they're even going to arrest Pat Miletich. Look at them. You have, and this was the main one they talking about. This guy's busting the window, and he busts the window and find out, damn, look at that pistol over there. That's a firearm. Stop. Nope. Not before we take out Batty, whatever her name was. They're going to try to say active shooter. Active shooter was on the other side of the barricade door, which ended up being law enforcement protecting his property, of U.S. federal property, from a mob of hoodlums. So therefore, man, I'm not sure what's going on, why Pat Miletich haven't been arrested for being over there with those individuals. But I know damn well they always talking about you an accomplice. We saw your picture on social media. So I'm not sure why he haven't been taken in for questioning too. I'm pretty sure he get out of it because he has, one of the biggest schools in mixed martial arts, Military's Fighting Academy. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, I do respect him as a UFC fighter, but also I haven't seen him in there committing any type of acts, but he was with the group. Let me see what she has to say. Pelosi.
Mr. Speaker, a dark weekend has been indeed. On Wednesday, the President of the United States incited a deadly insurrection against America that targeted the very heart of our democracy, this temple of democracy.
She said the president incited
the United States Capitol, defiling the genius of the Constitution, separate but equal, attacking the first branch of government, trying to prevent us from ascertaining our constitutional duty to ascertain that Joe Biden and Kamala Harris will be president and vice president of the United States.
Well, people, I'm not going to take you all the way through an interview, but you get the point. Politics is not something that I dwell on, but you pretty much get the point. I be in the building. What's good? Mitch in the building. Salute. Herring said, I'm cut. Fight over. You got that right. Herring was over there, trying to get Bo Mac to then advocate for him. Come on, Bo. Let's go. Come on, Bo. Save me, Bo. Bring in General Lee. Come on, Bo. Goddamn. Where General Lee at? Man, I thought that shit was a Dukes of Hazzard, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. This motherfucker, I know you was in there with a rough one, but that's boxing, right? I mean, they always talking about how tough. You had a boxer in there that was being grimy. Just like Orlando Salido with Vasil Lomachenko. It was a grimy state of affairs. Headbutts and everything. Andrew Galata, except he was going for the damn groin, the nutsack. That's what boxing's about at some points. He said, I'd be pissed if they don't give Shakur Stevenson a title shot this year. I'm thinking he's going to get a title shot. I believe Shakur Stevenson will be a champion, a two-division champion by the end of 2021. I truly believe that wholeheartedly. I do. I heard from Boy getting organic food in the Bang. Yeah. Oh, they're giving it to him? Wow. If they're giving him organic food. Wow, that's amazing. I wonder if I would have been in that motherfucker, if I would say, hey, Check this out. I'm used to eating certain foods. You got a pen and a paper? Okay, this is what I want. I want some smothered bake, okay? Baked rotisserie chicken with one ladle of gravy, mashed potatoes. All right. We good so far? We tracking? Some freshly made collard greens, 2 hot oven fresh biscuits. Yes. And also, can you give me a tall glass of sweet tea, please? Thank you. I appreciate that. And try not to nibble on the food before you give it to me. It's been known for people to just stick their thumb in there and get that good gravy. Just don't try to nibble on my food. All right. And that's what I want. If goddamn he can get organic, I should be able to order my Sunday special shit. It was treason, and they all need to be traitors of death. Need to die at traitors of death. Seneca J coming in here with the hard, raw, straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? These people, after all we had went through in 2020, right? I mean, I'm talking about we had riots all over the place. It's people still suffering that had businesses that lost their life savings that was burned down to the ground. It's certain people that had these businesses that didn't have insurance. They really thought they can get away with just living, day to day with their business and making sure they lock up the same way and everything. But when the riots took place and all those people came in there and started burning shit down and damaging their place, they really didn't have a backup fund to replace all that. I'm not saying they was dead broke. They probably didn't want to, rebuild and extract those funds, from the emergency that they had, the emergency funds that they had set up. So they just said, fuck it, we done. You know what I'm saying? We'll open up somewhere else. We ain't gonna open up here. But the shit right here, all I want to know is what they're gonna do to him. If they're implying that President Trump incited this entire riot of violence, I'm truly curious. I'm extremely curious as to what the punishment is going to be for him. That's what I'm concerned about. I just want to know what that is. What is going to be his punishment? The threats that he handed out on people. The inside job. Once these people start to seem like a bird, I want to know if they're going to mention his name. It's already Kelly Loeffler. She said that something that she was told if she don't do this, he was going to do a job on it. That's public record. He was going to do, I'm going to do a job on you. That's public record. You know what that means? They say, hey, you don't have my money. I'm going to do a job on you. And you're like, okay. You know what I'm saying? It takes very small words not to know what that means. But that's what we're looking at right now. So just stay close and tune into this media and see what happens over a period of time. I'm not going to take too much time on it, but Pat Miletich, I'm disappointed in you. The first welterweight world champion of the UFC and a Hall of Famer. But you going up here, linking up with these individuals, tell me that for one, you was absolutely a pro-Trump supporter, which you had every right to, but yet when you involve yourself with a group of individuals of a like mind, when it comes to taking action that is considerable to be violence and punishable under the law, then you made that decision. Now, you probably have a lot more money than most of those individuals that was out there because you did what you have to do. You have your businesses and all that. But still, when it comes down to what was morally right, you chose to go in there with a mob of individuals that that was going to commit crimes. Obstruction of justice, man, going up here, destroying federal property. They say 60 people have been arrested. So 60 is very, very small compared to what we've seen on video. I mean, we've seen a huge amount of individuals on there. It wasn't no damn 60 either. Bomac like, nigga, your title. Permanent nigga, your title, goddammit. Shit. WCS, all I see is a picture of Shakur Stevenson on the thumbnail. Hold on for a second. So what exactly are you asking me? You said Seneca J WCS, all I see is a picture of Shakur Stevenson on the thumbnail. So what you saying exactly? It's supposed to be a picture of him on the thumbnail. I'm not gonna put Carl Frampton and Jamel Herring on there because the whole point is what I put up there. Shakur Stevenson won the contract to be non and void so he can get his WBO title shot. Now, definitely I'm not gonna put Pat Miletich up there. Yeah, I didn't want to take more time and create and bleed it over into this storming the Capitol type of thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? Because YouTube take a look at all that shit, so you won't, be promoting propaganda and agitprop, right? Even though it's the same thing. So they don't want you to promote agitprop. So when you put thumbnails up, they take a look at your thumbnail, and that's why I put up, very few. I just don't want my channel to be flagged with the bullshit. So I keep it sports related. If that helps. On the mic, Terrence Bailey, what's good? Salute to you, brother. The dude who organized this was black funded by 3 Arizona congressmen. His name is Ali Alexander. He's in high now. Black folk who hate themselves are dangerous. Well, regardless if blacks funded this or not, we're not saying because you have several few in the group, they're not responsible and accountable too. But this whole act was to say that we're pro-Trump. So a lot of people that I met with the cap on that was pro-Trump, and let's get this straight: Trump do not represent every white person in America. Let's get that clear, because there's been some black people in there too that put on the motherfucking the cap of brainwashing. So they was delusional too. So therefore, if they had some sprinkles, if this shit is black funded and all this other shit, most of the people I ran into that was pro-Trump, they were so angry and agitated. Like you can't even carry on the conversation. I've heard it before. You have general people talking, and then somehow, some way, they just automatically assume every black person is Democrat. So I remember hearing some people talk, and I'm sitting up there just chilling and all that. And then, all of a sudden they say, did you hear? That's how they start out. Did you hear, that the election is going to be this? I say, yeah, for real. Oh, yeah. Trump is doing a great job. That's how they throw the bait out there to you. If you're a new fish, in politics, and you ain't used to swimming around that motherfucking low tide, you'll get some motherfuckers that down try to drown you too. They up there start that conversation. Well, how do you feel about what he's been able to do this term? I mean, come to think about it, he just did an amazing, extraordinary job. I truly appreciate the changes that he's been able to make. He's really tightened the nuts and bolts to this country. Do you agree? Look, all I have to say, it's not something I choose to talk about right now. And no, I'm not a Trump supporter. Why is that? And they look around at everybody else. Why is that? You don't like Trump? It's not the fact that you asked me did I like him. You asked me, did I support him? That's what you asked me. Did I support him? And I told you no. Well, excuse me. I did not understand that this topic was something that irritates you so bad. No, you're the one irritated because you're trying to provoke a situation and make it about politics and one person. And I don't have the time to do it. And see, I like to have a dialogue with people because I really don't tell them I'm pro-military at all. I just want them to get as ugly as they want to. And then I don't wear facial hair. You know what I'm saying? Because of my own reason with the military. I should have never used a razor. They made us all use razors, the black Marines, and irritated our skins. And that is something that we should be compensated for. Those of you that have kids that's going in there, they need to ask questions. Don't let them have you dry shave like that and fuck your skin up. You know what I'm saying? Because my shit used to be smooth. The women tell me, dang, baby, I like that. Anyway, my skin never quite got clear because them fools made you dry shave. You can't do that. But anyway, back to the task at hand. I don't wear facial hair. So they come up to you. What are you? Fireman, law enforcement, security guard? I said, why you ask that? Oh, you don't have any facial hair. I said, well, I used to work for the government. That's it. I really never tell people anything. If I'm in general conversation, I never tell people anything about being a retired vet. Because at the end of the day, they're treating you like donkey shit. Why am I gonna throw something in there like it's gonna be a motherfucking what they call that shit? Damn, I just had it too. I forgot. God damn, that shit you put in the motherfucking toilet, the toilet bowl, and it's supposed to damn sanitize your toilet bowl. But it's not like it's one of those tablets you just dump in there and that shit starts sanitizing all the donkey shit they just laid on you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not, I don't care to do that because you're not going to start being nice to me just because I tell you I'm a vet. Oh, so you are a patriot. Oh, thank you for your service. We appreciate everything you do. I feel so bad. I feel awful. I feel awful. I was actually believing that you weren't a patriot at all. But you are. We would have fared very well to have another patriot in our group of 5,000. No, not me, bro. No. Fuck that. Then they always want to think every black person a Democrat too. I mean, come on, dog. Trump doesn't represent the majority. You're right. They don't. You know what I'm saying? People have to understand. You cannot sit up here and turn into a racist because you have the white people who support Trump. You can't do that. That's unfair. Not every white person acts. Okay, not every white person that support Trump act the way these individuals did when they stormed the Capitol. That's fact. They don't act like that. They're not cantankerous individuals walking around here fueled with animosity and hatred, and they really want to damn start tearing some shit up. And what happens when you get one or two individuals? More than one is considered a group. So you expound on that, multiply it, and then you have what is called a mob. And then you continue to build upon a mob, and you have a mass. You know what I'm saying? Of individuals who's thinking alike. We don't know if they sober, and they're storming the Capitol, injuring people. It's people that left their homes and then come back to their families because of these motherfuckers. And you think they should be showed leniency? Hell no, they should be thrown in jail and goddamn given the max penalty for putting people's lives in danger. Milo, big up comeback. What's good? What's the deal with Candace Owens? She is a sunken place. Listen, Milo Grogan always bring up the good shit. Milo, why would you dare bring up Candace Owens? You know, I hit her one time. This is no cap. I have reached out to Candace Owens. I wanted her to be on my show way back when in 2020. I just wanted to have a conversation on what she felt. You know, I wanted to find out about why did she switch over. I know I can't fuck with her on her politics. I can't fuck with Candace. Candace is all in with this shit. But at one point in time, she was the one that was speaking so derogatory about President Trump. She was. Oh my God, the vulgarity. Her comments was extremely abrasive. That was her. And then I guess she ran into some certain people and had some conversations, and people was like weaning her off the Trump hate to the love. And then she started speaking very highly. And here she is now. I sure did. I tried to have her on because I wanted to get educated on how and why she feels the way she does. Like, how do you sleep? How do you even walk around in life? I don't know if Candace can throw hands or not, but I can tell you, her mouth. She's a very knowledgeable woman, very intelligent. I mean, in what she does, but her views are distorted. Real talk. That's all I'm gonna say about her. I can't really talk about Candace like that. Yeah. Great interview with Jane Elliott. Jane Elliott is a beast, man. Now, see, Miss Elliott, Mrs. Elliott, that's somebody I can listen to. I've listened to several of her interviews over and over again, especially her experiment and so forth. Very knowledgeable white woman speaking about the blacks in general, not in the way that you would think. I totally agree with that. And if you haven't checked it out, check out Jane Elliott. You know what I'm saying? Check out what she's been able to educate herself in the highest degree over years and the lives that she's influenced. You have to check that out, man. Black Star Collectibles. I got my t-shirt. Thanks. Dang, thanks for reaching out to a brother over here, World Combat Sports. Damn, I've been black since I was out the motherfucker. Dang, I didn't get no Black Star Collectibles. Y'all passing out merch around here? Anyway, shout out to Black Star, man. Candace Owens looked like her head game is trash. Oh shit. Look, when I look at Candace Owens, I really can't find myself being turned on unless I've actually bought and taken back at least three quarters of some tequila mixed in with some dark, probably some Henny or some Crown, because she seems like she's the kind of person that'll start talking right in the midst of it. And I'll be like, nah, we ain't talking right now. Yes, I just want to talk about what's going on. No, we're not. And then it turns out bad. No, hell no. Hell no. Mitch on some shit tonight. For real, Mitch is on some shit tonight. He's talking about game's trash. I don't think nobody, when they look at Candace or look at her in a way to say, damn, all I need is like 15, 20 just to get, nah, I ain't trying none of that shit. Nah, hell no, shawty. Candace Owens sleeps in whiteface so she can wake up. Man, I don't think she really want to be a white woman, though, to be honest. I think she is very she thrives off being a very intellectual black woman who separates herself from as many blacks as she possibly can, and that's the way she want to be in life. She is a very intelligent woman, and on the subject that she talks about on a regular basis, dealing with politics. So I give her that. I did an interview with her the other day at WCS. Okay, cool. I have to check that out, man. I have to check that out. I think I remember you saying that too, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I couldn't have a conversation with her. You know what I'm saying? It's not if I couldn't put myself to it. It would just, with her, I would want to listen to what the fuck she's talking about, because she is very informative. Not the fact that I couldn't have an interview with her. I'll spend a lot of time listening and getting educated. I just want to hear what she has to say. You know what I'm saying? And the roads that she's traveled up to this point, hell yeah. There's a lot of knowledge in there, man. What's going on? Fall back in the building. What's good? What up, my brother? I'm proud of Shakur Stevenson for standing on his. But what up with this UFC Hall of Famer? Who is that? Pat Miletich was the first welterweight champion ever. And he was a beast back then when they were still wearing shoes in the cage. He come from the old guard of the UFC. For those of you that follow the UFC when it wasn't even sanctioned yet, when they had catch weights. I mean, it was a lot of different rules back then. It was a lot of different strikes. You know, back then you can kick somebody in the head. You know, you just couldn't freaking claw them in the eye. At one time, the one thing that wasn't allowed was eye gouging and I think trying to throw someone out the cage. But you could headbutt them. You can headbutt the shit out your opponent. You can headbutt them, kick them in the groin, all that shit. I mean, the rules was crazy. Yeah, Pat Miletich, UFC Hall of Famer, was with the group that stormed the U.S. Capitol. And the LFA, another mixed martial arts organization, which I like, they fired him because people was pressing them to say, nah, get rid of him. And I'm good. I'm glad that people spoke up. Candace Owens got the dry game. Hey, I don't even look at it like that, you know. Ugh. She is no way, shape, or form attractive in any parts of my pupils. I'm going to send you the interview I did with Jane Elliott in your email. All right, cool. That's what's up. How long ago did you do that interview? How long was that interview there, Terrence? I'm just curious. I know it had to be several weeks back. So fallback, since you've been around since the UFC 1, so therefore, what did you see on the first fight card? What was your favorite fight on the first fight card? And don't look that shit up and take 15 minutes either. What was your favorite fight on the first fight card? I just want to know what was your favorite fight. It's not an over the head question. It's not a misleading question. I just want to know what was your favorite fight out of that card. Come on, man. Search engines take a long time. I don't have all day now. I'm gonna have to get up out of here, stop sharing, remove that from the share. But yeah, y'all understand where I was coming from with that. You know, I just wanted to give a little tidbit of and you know what? Hold up. What y'all think about this right here? I want y'all honest opinion. And this is just because it's a little bit off topic today. It's multitasking right here. But I want to get y'all opinion on this right here. Hold on for a second. And this is gonna touch everyone different, and it's a reason, why I'm putting it up there. Hold on for a second. Take this down. I just want to get your honest opinion on this right here, y'all. Just let me know what you're thinking, because I know I have some intelligent people in there in this chat. We gotta think about this right here. Besides this right here. Let that play out without the sound. This mother is awaiting to see if her son passed the bar exam, y'all. Look at the anticipation. Look at that love. And his mother is fine too. Look at that. Look at that. He just passed the bar exam. Look at that love, man. That raw emotion, man. Look at that shit, bro. That burned me to the heart, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing this shit right here. She is genuinely happy for him, like she just gave birth to him, because he passed the bar exam. That is unbelievable. I'm serious. That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable. I'm not gonna lie. I just wanted y'all to see that. It's just incredible. She's feeling some type of way because he passed the bar exam. I don't think I ever received that type of praise or adulation from my parents about anything in life. Even when it wasn't when I told them. I don't know if I ever told y'all the story, but it's not that long, right? So my parents didn't know I signed up for the military. It was about to go down. You know, shit was popping off real tight after graduation. Gang life, all that shit was popping off in the A, man. People was telling me, okay, meet me here. You out of school now. I was a track star and everything, and they've been talking to me since, man, years. Shit, you know, and they really want me on board and shit, right? So I told my parents I joined the military, and I was 17. So, you know, I just graduated and everything. Boom. Got into it with pops, took a bus all the way up, signed up, and I'm good. You know, the recruiter told me, hey, you can't leave to the end of the year in discipline. I said, no, I need to leave ASAP. I just graduated high school. I said, I need to leave ASAP. Cause I didn't want to be around my parents no more. I wanted to leave. I was out grown man shit. I didn't want to stay in the ATL at that time because you know, possibly I would have been a part of the system. Real talk. I'm not gonna get too much. I would have absolutely been a part of the system. So therefore, you know, the recruiter calls up my parents and tell them, hey, uh, um, Mrs. White, we just want to inform you that we need to come by and have you sign some paperwork. My name is Staff Sergeant so and so. I'm up here at the so and so region recruiting office. Your son came up here and signed up for the U.S. military, and you know he's taken the test. He did very well. You know he had a choice to be in communications, and he's approved for that. And I remember my mom, I was in the living room acting like I didn't hear her talking on the phone. Say, so what are you saying again? He's gonna leave when? So I just graduated, so I'm leaving in a little under 2 weeks. I'm leaving. Done. Gone. I'm getting the hell on. I'm done. Believe me, I was numb. I didn't even know what the fuck I was doing. But I've been planning to go in the military for like what, a year and a half, 2. Even when I was in 10th grade, I said I'm going to the Marine Corps. So she's like, are you sure that's my son? He said, yeah, we have his signature and everything, you know. She said, hold on for a sec. She called my name and I was already in, you know, right behind me in the other room. So she walked out. She walked down to the room. I was already, you know, I went to the other room. She said, hey, did you? Da, da, da? I said, yeah, mom, it happened. I need to go. I'm going to the military. I got to get up out of here. Please don't make it about drama. I have to go. And mom didn't really know the entire reason why I was trying to leave so early, because I was not in a rush, you know, like to the point where I couldn't survive. It's just what my pops did. Like my pops was testing me. And, you know, the shit he did after graduation, you know, removed me from my classmates without me even fully saying goodbye, and all this other shit he did while I was in school. I said it was time to go. Fuck it. So my pops don't know about it yet. So he got home from work. Mom went in there and told him. So he acted like it was gonna be one of those times again where he was gonna come in. I don't know. It seemed like he was gonna discipline me or something. He gonna come out do something stupid. At this point in time, I'm taller than my dad. And we was about to get into it again. He approached me a little bit carefully. He said, did you go up there? I said, yeah. Who told you to do that? Nobody didn't have to tell me. because you told me it's time for me to get out. I'm grown. I'm out of high school, right? You told me that, so I'm out. No more talking. You took me away from my graduation. You didn't allow me to say goodbye to my friends or anybody. You did some petty ass shit like that, brought me home, and one of us almost died. So therefore, I gotta go. And we only need to know who that person was. Because out of respect, I'm just keeping it respectfully. But when that second week came in, people from the church, because my people's in church, you know what? They didn't hardly know that I was leaving. I'm sitting there chilling. I've never felt so good in church in my life. I ain't gonna lie, because most of the time my parents was real strict. So I wasn't liking church, because sometimes I went to church, I already got a whooping. You know, my people was very strict and abusive with these motherfucking belts. It was like that in the South. So when that day came up and the recruiter came by and scooped me up late evening, I told it wasn't even everybody was there. Like mom was there. I don't know if pops was there. I really couldn't tell you, but I was out. Loneliest ride I ever had in my life. That must took me till I had to wait at this place for a second. Then they took me down to Atlanta airport in this cold ass motherfucking room. I'm looking around, these other people who's looking straight ahead like they motherfucking robots. I say, where y'all going? Oh, we're going to Paris Island. I said, oh, okay. Where y'all going? Oh, we're going over here to Fort so-and-so. I said, okay. Then we got on the bus. It was, man, the bus had a pretty good amount of people on it. And they take you to Paris Island in the nighttime so you won't see where the fuck you going. So I'm driving. I say, shit, they gave us a cold ass sandwich, man, straight out the Igloo factory. I could swear to you, man, like I was waiting for that shit to damn get room temperature. It looked like they took that shit out the fridge on purpose. That shit was nasty. It was a cold cut with chips. They gave you a water. Oh, it was the worst fucking meal you can have, but I was used to that. You know, I was used to mayonnaise sandwiches, mayo sandwiches. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. I ain't worried about that. Finally show up on Paris Island. It's on and popping, man. Get off on the footprints, yelling and screaming and all that, and life began. But that's the way it was, man. My parents didn't give me that love like that, man, when they found out I was going in the service. I don't think they ever did that for me, period, in life. Even when I was winning all those trophies, running the hurdles in track, being a track star, my parents didn't find out how good I was till they saw me in the paper. That's real talk. But anyway, off me. Off me. But that's good shit right there. That kid passed the bar exam. Seriously, real talk. But you know, I rarely go off script with this. I just want to get y'all take on something too, y'all assessment on something. If you can just give me your true assessment on this particular video. Let me find it. Where's the video? I just got your email there, Terrence. Salute, man. I will definitely check it. I will definitely check it out when it's time. Oh yeah. Let's see where I'm at. Where's this video? Okay. I don't know what y'all think about this. Y'all have to give me my assessment. Real talk. This 2021, man. You have to give me your assessment on this, okay? Your true assessment, real ones. I got some real ones. I know IB, Fallback, Mitch, all y'all, Terrence. I need your assessment on this. What I'm about to show you. I need your pure, unbiased assessment on this next video. I'm not going to play the music, even though it's good. I just want to get your assessment on this this challenge that's out. Serious. It's called a busted challenge. How many challenges they gonna come out like this? For real. These challenges are simply amazing. I like it. Jesus Christ. What in... See, some of them come out like this. You say you think they don't show too much and everything. And then they bust it down. And you're like, oh, damn. What? Look at this chick right here. You looking like, man, she busted. Jesus Christ. See her right here. She was acting like she's from NYC. You know what I'm saying? She act like that in real life. Look at this shit though. Nah. Come on now. For real. That's crazy. I think she might have been the baddest. I'm not sure if this the one or not. See, that is somebody who do this shit on a regular basis. She a freak. She's an absolute freak. I ain't gonna lie. You can tell the freaks now. They don't have no freaking trouble. The freaks have no trouble. Look at that. The hip swivel on rotation, they've did it before. They know the game. Now this chick right here fooled us all. This chick right here. Please. Did we see that coming? Come on, man. What y'all talking about, man? Look what, how, yeah, what you talking about? This right here, I could never roll up on with that shit on she got. She would have to give me to bust it down, period. She would have to come to the door with that. Not that other shit she was on. Hell no. I know this is off boxing, but it's my platform, and I can change lanes whenever the goddamn gas get that. Skirt. Jesus. What y'all think about this busted challenge, man? Look at that. What do y'all grade this busted challenge? Man, I commend them for coming out with this new shit all the time. Seriously. I don't think nobody did it like Jocelyn, though. Jocelyn had that other shit. I'm serious. I think this chick was bad, too, to be honest. See, she holding on to the chair. She really don't do this all the time. She really don't have the hips like that. Her axle ain't like that. She ain't driving like that. Now, this chick right here just look absolutely bad. Damn. But she's like an ironing board, though. Now, this chick right here, you should have known something was up. The way she was looking, she fooled us all. She made sure she stripped all the way down. Look at this motherfucker right here. God. Now, she had motherfuckers thinking, huh? Look at all that ass just bouncing off the side. God damn. Oh, they changing the game. They changing the game, man. They changing the game. Look at that. I ain't gonna lie, she got some sexy lips. Hey, man, hopefully I didn't get anyone in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all probably had to put the avatar on and goddamn make sure you was looking over your shoulder. I get it. Not me. I do what the hell I want. But you know, what did y'all rate that type of challenge, man? You know, but since we out here, I gotta show you Jocelyn. You know, she's the HBIC. I gotta show you Jocelyn. And she's gonna be the last one because I thought she's gonna come with some dumb shit. But nah, this is Jocelyn. Jocelyn. She's a whole different beast now. I wouldn't touch it though. I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. She pulled up. She bad though. Where's she at? I got to show you Jocelyn. Jocelyn's on a whole nother level though. Jocelyn on a whole nother level. Let me share this screen, man. I mean, I don't see no comments in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to let me see. Look at Jocelyn, y'all. Look how she brushed this motherfucker down. Like, come on, man. Watch this shit. Look how Jocelyn do this shit. OG style, y'all. OG style. See, that warrants a replay. First of all, she coming in with that motherfucker like, damn. Look how she make that motherfucker vibrate. God damn, she shake that motherfucker. Merry Christmas. Man, let me stop, man. Y'all young cats in here getting in trouble, man. Your girl looking at you like, what the fuck he doing? He's supposed to be on boxing. I'm going to unsubscribe to that nigga. Oh, shit. What y'all thought about that busted challenge? I think it's great. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? I think the challenge is great. And I praise the individuals that be on IG because there's some women on IG that really help you pass your day. What's up, mom? Did great. You can well, yeah. He said he on a fire stick. I have 2 more back and forths to hit the lettuce. Great decision, brother. What UFC did the hammer? I first come in with that UFC 5. What UFC did the hammer? I'm not sure what you're talking about, man. That's a challenge I love seeing my old lady show me a million times. Oh yeah. And those are many of them. Yeah, man, for sure, man. He said, WCS, my nigga, you real for him for sure. Yeah, I had to look. I have a lot of people that look at me different as a military dude. I'm like, what they see and what I show, they can come to me all they want. I say, man, please. Y'all gotta understand, just because you can't do the busted challenge, man. Don't be mad at me. Simping or what? Just kid brother salute. When people come up here and say simping, man, we just finished looking at a busted challenge and you come over here talking stupid. What you mean simping? Nigga, where I'm from down here in the South, you don't ever roll up talking about some simping bullshit. I'm not even gonna put you on timeout. But you was over here, you know, doing that the other time, man. And then you was cool. I mean, what's good? The busted challenge, man, I like it. I like it. Not all of them on point. Not all of them got that fire like that. You know what I'm saying? But they good. I'm gonna tell every one of you that's in this chat, especially the men. I hope to God they don't bring another flip the switch in this bitch. Because I felt like every nigga that goddamn changed into their girls' clothes that do that flip the switch shit, you was showing your true self. I don't care how bad my girl is. There's no way she gonna get me to switch her shit and goddamn flip that light back on. Cause it ain't gonna be shit that happened in the dark that can't come to light. There's no way. I never want to see that challenge again. Now this busted challenge, I like it. It's cool for sure. It should be more of those challenges. It should be more of those challenges right there. That is very productive and nutritional value for the mind of a man. You know what I'm saying? Because it just goes to show you that women don't look like that shit all the time. But, God damn it, but when you catch them and slide, and they looking like when they bust it, that's all I need right there. They looking hot like that. Man, please, it's a whole nother female, a whole nother woman you looking at, man. That shit is on motherfucking point. Some of them I gave like a 8. Some of them like a 3. You know. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of makeup. They shit was just right. But they put on them PJs. You have some motherfucking human ironing boards up in that motherfucker. But that older chick that had a leg up, all that ass, you have to know what exactly that you're doing with that. You can't be a rookie, man. Fallback say it's your show. It's all good. Yeah, man. I have individuals, to be honest. I have some relatives that I really haven't spoken to because they chose. Look, it's a strange thing. A lot of people down here in the South, they felt some type of way about going to the military. It's just weird. Like when you come from a down south family and they don't agree with you going to the military, they think you're going in there to work for the white man, but yet they don't have another plan for you. It's like, are you mad at me for going to the military? What we gonna do? We got a business to run? No, man, you could have just stayed down here, man, not left so early. I say, bro, so you wanted me to stay down here and babysit you and go work in a damn washing dishes? All right, I'm back. Great nigga see the work in the first outfit though. Yeah, man. I feel that that's food for the thought process, man, of a man's brain. You know what I'm saying? That's good food. That's nutritional value, man. A1. It's nothing that's more God gifted than a finance woman, period. Now, all them head is not in the right spot, but sometimes you don't find it out till after the first 30 days, the trial period. You know what I'm saying? You find that shit out the trial period, bro. Yeah. A real one see the work in that outfit for sure. I agree, man. Well, you can tell you get it though. Yeah, that 3 can get it. That 3 can get it for real. The military brainwash shoots you, got you to do what they tell you, got you to take orders. I mean, some people, some people, the people that go to the mill. Let me first of all, let me help you go where you need to be. Let me send you to what a military send those individuals. The military brainwash shoots you. And then they say the people to go in the military are people that cannot survive without taking a government job. That doesn't make any sense, though. Real talk. It really doesn't make any sense what you're saying. It seems like you're being disingenuous anyway. You're putting that comment out there just to pretty much take it off us talking about these women. You know what I'm saying? I did mention something about the military, but what you said makes no sense at all. It seems like a colloquial, you know what I'm saying, statement that you made. A lot of people in the military can't hold down the government job because a lot of them that goes in for 4 years, they get out and they're still in the government. A lot of jobs that's government orientated, you execute the same jobs internal to the government. So it makes absolutely no sense because if you go in and you want to be a military police, you are military police. What does police officers have to do with military police? The same thing. They're protecting whatever property or organization they're in charge of. You might need to do a little bit more research, buddy. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say for minimum wage too. I mean, yes, it's below minimum wage. Let's be honest. When you first go into the military, it's below minimum wage because you're on salary. Salary means you can work weekends and everything. You can work shift work, all that shit. You can work day on, stay on your own salary. I mean, you might be dead ass broke. What you mean you can leave? If you can leave and quit, good for you. Make sure you get home and you turn on that busted challenge so you can get your confidence back up to go back out with a suit on and find a good job. You know what I'm saying? So if you can quit and leave, cleaning out the porta johns and everything, good. Do that, man. You know, I don't know if they have you flipping burgers or goddamn scraping the cook, where they cook the fried chicken at, but getting that burnt oil out of there, that can be a hard chore. Back to what I was saying, you know, I'm gonna take y'all to one more video. Okay, great, great for them, awesome. But you came in here speaking. You came in here speaking a little, crazy, like you had ulterior motives with what you were saying. You had really nothing positive to say about the military because I did 20. Do I sound like a robot to you? I barely even use military jargon. You know what I'm saying? I could be talking that military jargon shit and people wouldn't know what the hell I'm talking about. No one's brainwashed to believe in anything, but I know what I was there for. Let me get back to finding one more of these awesome challenges that's out here because I gotta commend the 2021 challenge, Busted Challenge. It's really conducive to, just out here learning in general. You know what I'm saying? Learning more about the physical specimen of the woman. That's the best God creation ever. Period. All this transformation and all this other shit to enhance the anatomy of a woman. I'm on board with the woman, if they want an augmentation or the injections or whatever the case. Why not beautify yourself as long as you don't overdo it? Now, what I've seen down here in the South, it is some women that have skinny legs and they have that damn um, dysfunctional looking ass that they couldn't tell the doctor they didn't need that many cc's. It just looks funny. You have to get shit that matches up with your legs. You can't have a bubble back there and your legs are motherfucking two spoons. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that shit. You got to get it right. Your doctor should know better. Let me see about this one right here. This shawty right here. She's not doing the bust it down challenge though. But shawty dig though. See that right there? Listen, that right there. She's playing that salsa music. See, that deserves some replay, even though it's too short. Now she bad. Okay. For sure, shawty. For real. For real. For real. For reals. It's one more busted challenge down here. That I wanted to get a grade, man. Y'all wasn't giving too many grades on this month, man. Y'all got to get the grades on the busted challenge, man. Damn. Man, they talking about Trey Songz have a baby by a porn star. Trey Songz stay naked up in that mouth. Man, he stay raw dogging me. Man, what the hell is he doing, Trey? You stay giving these motherfuckers your money. Damn. Nasty motherfuckers. You know she's a porn star, dog. What the fuck? Where is this at? I can't believe it. I can't even find this motherfucker, man. Let me see. Let me put this. Oh, I seen the other one on Facebook. That's what I seen. Yeah. Let's see what she's talking about. Too much walking. What the fuck are you doing, girl? Hell no. You gets no play today. What the fuck he was doing? But anyway, back to it, y'all. Okay. I was trying to find one more busted video, man, because it's like that. And I was just trying to find the other one that was. Let me try one more time. Let's see, busted. Y'all hold on. Y'all hold on now. I think I found it. I think I found it. I did. So let me share this. This is the ladies out. This is a ladies night out right here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had to go off script the boxing and put y'all on the busted challenge. God damn it. Bust it. Bust it. Yeah. See these she look all goofy, right? Shit. 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 You can tell she got a body on and she in shape. You can tell. She's just playing that role, no makeup on. But this is what you get. She a freak. She a freak. She did this before. You can tell she a baddie too. She got the sweats on trying to fake it. She barely even moving. That's an ironing board right there. That's a statue. See, these might be the ones you got to stay aware of right here. Dangerous. 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 She stuck the tongue out too. Dangerous. Period. See, we seen her already. I'm gonna fast forward past her. What the fuck? Hell no, nigga, you ain't setting me up like that. See, this why you don't put this search engine, this drop in a search engine, cause hold up. These better be all females. Let me see how she looked before she even dropped it. She deceptive. That's deceptive. She ain't did this, but she can still get the slide. She look a little toe up, but god damn it, when she clean up, all right. Sticking her tongue out too. That's a freak. Okay, for sure. She did the full split for sure. She looked busted a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. See, that's what you see in the club, fellas. And that shit is so deceptive. But look, your bitch can't be bad all the time. She can't be bad all the time. So you gotta know she gonna look like that. I don't know what she doing. Her hips not even moving at all. Seen her already. But it's no problem to look again. Cause she was on it. Don't be mad at me. This 2021. Don't be mad at me. I'm grown. I don't know about that, Shouty. Now this right here, man, I did date my share of Asian girls overseas. Real talk. And even when they was dressed like her like this, they was still ready to get in it. That look right there, I'm telling you, fellas, that shit right there will take you to places you'll be like, damn, jeez. That schoolgirl look they got over there, that shit crazy. This is a longer one. These girls, let me see what she's talking about. Some of these girls be faking the funk. They don't even bust it, man. They stay the same and play around. I don't know. She blew that out the water. Like, no. You gets a -5. She playing around. She knows she got it. Absolutely. Number, please. Man, they just ruined that all. That Justin Bieber type shit, man. Come on now. I knew she was gonna do some dumb shit like that. She looking all plain, no makeup, straight flat like that. What you looking like? See, they fucking off, man. Don't nobody want to see no B-boy, no other shit. Okay, I see you. I see you. Trying to put the glasses on to make herself look all grubby. I don't know. She failed. You can tell she ain't rotated. See, oh, that's old girl from the whatchamacallit, be doing the Vine videos. She cute though, but she's just all about the same. She all about the cat, just like me. I give y'all two more. Let me see, because this is whack. Most of these girls are whack. See, man, dang, old girl trying. Old girl trying. I give her an A for effort with that much rotation. I give her an A for effort. That's going to be my last one for the night because they was just getting crazy. And the longer I keep that on the screen, the more people are moving out the house as we speak. They're up here sleeping in their cars and snow outside. Y'all getting caught. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Oh my God. Okay, let me help him out. Let me give him his passport You know, wrenches, you need to do your job, wrenches. Wrenches, you need to do your job, man. Don't worry, I had it, but listen, wrenches. If someone's in the chat trolling for that long, unless you know them, come on, man. I mean, it wasn't that bad, but they would just keep on saying the same shit over and over again. That's probably somebody coming in on a different count and goddamn wanted to talk shit. It was too many to grade in the first. Gotta grade them asses as a collective. I feel you on that, shouty, for sure. I seen all of them. You see, we know you did, IB. We know that. You know what I'm saying? I tell people all the time, I'm very gracious for IG because some of the women on there, I know they don't look like that in real life, but just the damn visual that they're putting out there. It's some badass chicks on IG, man. For real. I know they making hella money over there. Shit. You got my fire stick overheating at this shit. Well, you need a fire stick that's ready for the goddamn game, though. You know what I'm saying? You can't get a little rookie fire stick showing up to the skating ring for the first time and shit. You know, you need one that's already been around the block and know what's going on, who gonna be there already. Just like ATL, goddamn it. We know when the skate ring open up. We know who's gonna be there. We know what's popping after it's all over. We know who's going to IHOP to eat and then to a hotel. That's just the rotation. You know what I'm saying? That's just the rotation. And if they, they got some, what I'm saying, some quality about them, they might come back to the house. But you just don't bring anybody back to your house unless you blindfold their ass, because they will find out where you stay and come back another day. I need money. We talking ass right now, not boxing. Oh shit, for real, for sure, man. Man, I just had to switch it up a little bit because all this damn storm in the White House and shit. I'm like, damn. If my girl ever would have thought about saying, "Hey, I'm leaving. I'll be back in a little bit." I'm like, all right, for sure. Like, where you going? I'm going to storm the White House. I say, you better bring your ass back over here and shut that motherfucking door. That's the only time I'm telling you. You better sit your ass down and see what you're gonna cook tonight. I don't even want to hear none of that. You ain't driving down there to storm no motherfucking Capitol, so we have to post your bail. Better stop fucking around. You ain't trying to hear that. But man, it's a lot of good shit that's happening. You know, you got Stephen Fuller, man. Stephen Fuller is stepping back in the square. You know, Stephen Fuller is going in there against 20-0 Angeleo Leo. Man, you know, he was the one that beat Tremaine Williams. And I was laughing on him. I said, I knew that was a brother. For real. I knew Tremaine, spelled Tramaine, Tremaine. I said, this dude is black. He was 19-0 too, man. He took his first loss against Leo. But he's going in there with cool boy Steph. You know what I'm saying? Stephen Fuller, man. 18-0. That's gonna be a pretty good fight. Stephen Fuller, he can fight. I'm not gonna lie, he can fight. This is a very equal match, in my opinion. Very, very lineal with the KOs. 9 KOs for Leo and 8 KOs for freaking Steph. You know what I'm saying? 18 victories for Steph, 20 victories for Leo. So you know what? This is a pretty decent matchup, in my opinion, when it comes to the matchmakers. Leo's 26, and from my understanding, cool boy Steph is 26. Yeah. Good matchup, man. 5'6", 70.5-inch reach for Stephen Fuller. And then Leo, he's sitting at 5'6", 69 inches. I'm telling you, this matchup is good. I think this is going to be a sleeper. It should turn out amazing. And man, y'all should tune into this shit. It's going down January 23rd. That's next week. It is going down the 23rd. It is for the World Boxing Organization World Super Bantamweight title. This is for the WBO World Super Bantamweight title. This is huge for Stephen Fuller. I believe this will be his first championship, I think. If he wins this, yeah, I think it will, man. So keep your eye out for that fight right there, for real. That's gonna be a nice one. That's definitely gonna be a nice one right there. Keep your eye out for that. Steph KO 8. Okay. Fallback has Steph KO 8. Stephen Fuller, my brother. Yeah, man. Steph is cool, man. Cool boy Steph, man. He cool people. You know, he fought my boy Josh Greer Jr. Shout out to Josh Greer Jr., man. Chicago, stand up, don't blink. You know what I'm saying? I hope your training camp going well and look forward to see you back in the square, man. I like supporting Josh Greer, man. When he before he was signed with Top Rank. I know I've said this several times, but I respect it. Josh Greer was the first fighter to give me a shout out, man, without even me telling him. He was eating eggs and shit, and I used to come in on his lives, support the brother. You know, I mean, I can tell you just about his entire story, but he's a cool cat, no excuses, and he's still trying to fight his way to the top. But he said, man, you know, hey, shout out to World Combat Sports, man. And this is when he was eating eggs, man, in the morning, getting that protein, getting ready to work out. And he wasn't even signed with Jay Prince and Top Rank. So I respect the brother. You know what I'm saying? I respect the brother. His ups and downs. He went in there against Mike Planier, was knocked down twice. Hey, but he didn't make no excuses for it. He probably felt like shit. But man, he's a good dude, man. Every time I see him, he cool people. So shout out to Joshua Greer. Don't blink over there out of Chicago, man. He trained with Shakur Stevenson too, over there in Texas. So keep your eye out for him. He'll be back in the ring real soon. For sure, Dolo. For sure. What else we got, man? If I didn't show you earlier, make sure y'all stay tuned for this weekend for the WBC Amateur Boxing Tournament in North Augusta. It's going down, hosted by the one and only Paul Punisher Williams. He's a 3-time world champion. He is a beast. Back then when he was fighting, you know, some people say Floyd Mayweather avoided him, you know, because he was that tall fighter that actually was a pressure fighter. You know, people look at him at the top of the chain when it comes to boxing. You know, some people see him a legend of the sport and the way he was as a fighter. But unfortunately, you know, he had a real bad accident, and that's what paralyzed him. He bruised his spine and paralyzed him. So yeah, I definitely go up there and support him and his team, James, John, you know, Team Punisher. They have an awesome tournament going on, WBC sponsored. That belt that I was holding, the brand spanking new. Man, I like it. I like that WBC belt. I was dogging the shit out of them too. I mean, they still get the same criticism now. Motherfucker, goddamn, I wish I had one of those belts. Them motherfuckers are nice. No, I ain't gonna lie. That belt is nice. Don't let me get a WC belt and it's authentic from WBC. I'm gonna be wearing that motherfucker all the time on my shoulder when I do my lives. I'm gonna say I'm the WBC world, not the franchise. I ain't gonna lie. If I had a chance to get a franchise belt, shit, I'll take it. I'll take it. Because then I know I don't have to fight my mandatory. I'm good. That's less work for me. Cool boy Steph, that Philly boy slick. Yeah. Is he still at 122? Yeah, man. Super bantamweight. That's where he at. 122. For sure. That's exactly what he at. Where he at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cool boy Steph, man. Got one of the coolest names of the game. You know. He was supposed to fight earlier, but the shit fell out. So yeah, man, I'm definitely what I was gonna mention. What was it that I was gonna mention? I hope y'all receive y'all stimulus, man. They still trying to contemplate on whether they're gonna boost up the $2,000 stimulus. I don't know, people. But listen, I know a lot of people out there struggling still on unemployment. So this stimulus that they gave us for $600, I mean, it was something better than nothing. But man, I know a lot of people still out here suffering for that shit. You got people out here who kids is just eating up the motherfucking house. I'm serious. They eating up the house, man. And this virtual learning shit ain't no joke. Your kids get bored and all they want to do is eat, eat, eat. What you cooking? Eat, eat, eat. That's all you hear. Motherfuckers cleaning plates and damn silverware. What we eat? What you need to do is go out there with motherfucking a damn sharp ass knife and scrape some of that tree bark off and find out, can you grill that motherfucker and have some organic shit. You know, find out how that tree bark tastes with some motherfucking milk, some chocolate milk or something. See if it really worked. Because you now eating up too much food around this motherfucker, man. Former North Miami Beach cop went live on Facebook from inside the Capitol riot. That's smart. That's typical of the dum-dums. So this Miami Beach cop went live. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's awesome. That's stupid. That's real stupid. But people, you know what it is, man. I got to bounce up out this joint. I appreciate everyone for pulling up and chilling, you know, having another live. Appreciate all the donations. We up to $1 million+ right now. I just want to commend all of you that donated at least 30 stacks tonight alone to kickstart this 2021. I appreciate you all the time. Keep those super chats going. You know what I'm saying? Those of you that's donating 30, 40, 50 stacks, it's going to be put to a good cause. You know what I'm saying? You continue to do what you do. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Turn up and tune in to World Combat Sports.
What up? It's your boy Roy Jones Jr. and right now you tuned into World Combat Sports.
This Saturday, January the 16th, at the North Augusta American Legion, we'll be doing the amateur boxing face-off, where we present the WBC amateur belt to the best bout of the night.
Go hard or go home, and I like to thank WBC and all our sponsors.